Okay, picking up on page 227, creating a reset style sheet. Because the internal style sheets of various browsers have small and sometimes not so small differences, many designers create a reset style sheet to define their own default styles. Resetting the styles allows the designer to start from a known baseline, confident that no unwanted styles will creep in from any browser's internal style sheet. You'll create a style sheet, reset style sheet for the psychopathology website. You'll start by adding a style rule that defines all HTML5 structural elements as block elements. This is necessary because currently Internet Explorer, unlike the other major browsers, does not define structural elements as block elements. Without a rule setting the display properties of all these elements to block, your choices for formatting those elements under Internet Explorer would be more limited. So to use your text editor, we're going to go ahead and open cpreset.txt.css. So I'm going to open it with Notepad. I'm going to enter my name and date. And I'm going to save as. And I'm going to get rid of the text, just cp_reset.css. Save. Okay, and below the comment section, we're going to add a comment and a style rule. So right down here, /* for comment, display, and we're going to save it, Control-S. Next, you'll define some default styles for all of your page body elements. Your initial style rule will be, as shown there on page 228. Note that this style rule uses an asterisk selector to apply the styles to every element nested within the body element. Thus, the text of every element will be displayed by default in Verdana, Geneva, or sans serif font at the default font size of 100%. The weight of each element will be inherited from its parent. Finally, the default line height will be set to 1.2 m units. There will be no bullet markers, and each element's text will be vertically aligned with the baseline. When you start formatting individual elements, you will override some of these default styles, but for now, they'll establish a foundation for your future work. So below the style rule that we just created in the reset file, we're going to enter the following rule. and Control S to save. Finally, as you lay out the psychopathology homepage, you'll format the main sections of the page one at a time. Rather than the page being cluttered with all those sections that you haven't formatted yet, you'll temporarily hide each section. You'll do this by setting the initial display property for each section to none, and then redisplaying only the sections that you're ready to work on. Recall the sections in the psychopathology homepage are the navigation lists, okay, the president's message, another section containing an article and a figure about cycling on Rimrock Drive, a page header, a sidebar note, and upcoming events. And finally, the page footer. You'll add a style rule to the reset style sheet to initially hide all of these sections. So we're going to go ahead and type the code in. That's on page 229. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save this. And I don't think I need to type. We'll see once here. So we saved it, and directly above the closing tag, then we're going to return to the cycle.html file. And directly above the header, we're going to connect the end head. We're going to connect the page. So we're going to go link. Okay, Control S, and now let's go look at the Psycho page in our browser. And it displays, just like it says, verify that no content is displayed in the browser window. Okay, with the browser window now clear, you are ready to design. You'll start by working on the background for the page. And there's a tip there. You also can hide objects using the visibility hidden property, which hides the element content but leaves the element still occupying the same space on the page. So that's the end of that.